I'm Andrea with Joe & Sons Olive Oils, and today we're going to be making pan-roasted fall vegetables with herbs de Provence olive oil and pomegranate balsamic vinegar. Thank you for joining me at the table. Let's go ahead and get started on our vegetables. Now, this is super simple, but a wonderful dish that you can make weeknights or even the holiday time, or even just when you're having company over. So really fabulous, healthy, and delicious. All right, let's get started. So all I'm going to do is real simple. I'm going to do about 3 tablespoons of the herbs de Provence olive oil. So we're going to go ahead and put it in our bowl here. That looks about right. And then next, I'm going to use my pomegranate balsamic vinegar. So it's a nice dark balsamic. It gives it some wonderful sweetness to your vegetables. It'll give some nice caramelization as well. And then one of our secret ingredients is our Cigar City seasoning. So you can find that at our website at joeandsonsoliveoils.com. And this includes, and it has parsley, rosemary, sage, and some other things. So all those fun, wonderful fall kind of flavors. So you're just going to go ahead and add it to it. It's got some garlic and of course your salt and pepper. So it's just an all-purpose wonderful seasoning. I use it on everything. So we're going to go ahead and use that. And then I'm just going to whisk it up. So it's that simple. Now I'm going to put that aside for a moment, and I've got most of my vegetables kind of already cut up here. We're doing Brussels sprouts, and I just wanted to kind of show you how to prepare those. So you buy them fresh and whole, and they've got kind of a little stem. So you're just going to cut that off, but not too much because you don't want it to fall apart. You want it to stay intact. And then you just go ahead and give them a cut in half. So you've got, your 2 halves here. So we'll just do a couple of these. And these are wonderful. It's great that you can find Brussels sprouts now any time of the year. It doesn't just have to be in the fall. In a pinch, if you can't find them for some reason, they do make frozen Brussels sprouts as well, but fresh is of course always better. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get those going. We're just going to layer them up on our pan here. And I've lined mine with some parchment paper just for cleanup to be a little bit easier. So you don't want to crowd them too much so that they can all get kind of evenly roasted. And I've got some fun cauliflower here. You can use just plain white cauliflower. I happened to find this one that had the tricolor one. It was really interesting. And if any of the pieces are by chance a little bit too big and not bite-sized, you can just give them a quick little chop, maybe cut them in half so that way they're a little bit more bite-sized there. Then we've got our carrots, same thing. I found some wonderful tri-colored carrots. So they've got the white, the purple, so it just really makes a beautiful presentation. Some red onion that we've just cut into some nice chunks. Starting to run out of room here. And then last but not least, let me go ahead and scoot them a little bit. We've got some squash. You could use butternut squash. This is some acorn squash. You could even use cubes of sweet potato. Okay, so we've got that, and all we're going to do is we're going to take our little dressing that we whisked up here, and we're going to pour it all over. And get them in the oven at 375 degrees for about 35 to 45 minutes or until they're all tender. All right, so I'm just kind of mush them around a bit so that they all get coated in that wonderful olive oil and balsamic mixture. All right, so we're going to get them in the oven, and then when we come back, we're going to try them and plate them up. So we've just gotten our roasted balsamic and olive oil vegetables out of the oven. They look fabulous. We've got all sorts of great color here. So I'm just going to go ahead and give myself a little serving. I'm pairing it alongside our roasted turkey. So this is great for a holiday side dish. So I've got my cauliflower, some tricolored carrots, red onions, and this acorn squash. So we'll just give it a quick taste here. Delicious. That Herbs de Provence olive oil with the pomegranate balsamic is absolutely amazing on these vegetables. I'm Andrea with Joe & Sons Olive Oils, and thank you for joining me at the table. If you'd like this recipe or others just like it, check out our website at joeandsonsoliveoils.com. And cheers.